What have I seen on the road? What haven't I seen more like? It was one time pushing flight cases around for this new band. They got a sports plot with Genesis. It's me and Terry. You speaking to Terry? He's got loads of stories. What are they called? No idea. They all look the same to me. Wet behind the ears, pissed off a sniff of the barmaid's apron. Doncaster. They were from Doncaster. The name's gone. Anyways, we found a place to park next to the venue and one of them says to me, "Got a light?" Me? Oh, Jack's been smoking years since. He's asking me for a light. I found a box of matches and he's blah 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 excited and blah 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 nervous. I said to him, "Shut up, give me a hand shifting these amps. You're not rock stars yet. I get paid 150 quid a day to do this shit." What happened? What happened? What happened? Let me think. You put me off asking about who it was. I did one of these documentaries before, they were a bit more organised than your crew. I just bunched to the guitar tech for James Hetfield, you know, from Metallica. Good job it was the end of the tour, else I've been up in court for that one. Splattered his nose right across his face. What for, you ask? Yeah, well, I'm coming to that. We've been touring forever. And there's this unofficial hierarchy. Well, bollocks to that. I got pissed once with Lemmy. Well, I say pissed. I dragged his JD when he was on stage, but, you know, you get my point. I'm not a newbie here getting his first tattoo. I'm a road dog. I don't work... Scratch that. I can't work in normal society. Imagine me working in an office. The birds be terrified for starters. Feel that. You don't get guns like that. Typing memo and lifting spreadsheets. Puffs. What do I call home? I was saying on one tour to Terry, been paying rent on a flat I haven't slept in for 8 months. Imagine that. It's what kills most up and coming bands these days. Coke, beer, adulation, groupies. Well, they're never going to cover your rent. You always need a place to call your own, you know, no matter how long they're away. So unless you're a household name, selling well in Tesco, forget about it. Your touring time is losing you money. Crew at least draw a wage each night. In 1971, promoters used to pay support bands £50 a show. Last week the support band picked up 50 quid. Now, with hiring a splitter van, petrol, driver, me, sound guy, possibly a guitar tech, and accommodation. It don't stretch that far. I remember, back in 1995, touring was slack. I took a job working the sound desk at the Roundhouse in Camden. Jim got at me. He's always there, like a brother when you need him. But his moral compass is shot to bits. Well, ever since that Russian bride he mail ordered, took him for every last penny he had. Well, that's what he says. I lasted 2 months. Couldn't stand going back to the same venue each night. Same faces, same routine, same journey all the way to Chalk Farm. The ex claiming I owed her money for Tony, my son allegedly. He'll be 20 now. If Jeremy Kyle had been around then, I'd have proved live on TV he wasn't mine. Instead, every time I stand still for more than a week in London, the jungle drums reach her, and there she is, hand outstretched like I got some of hers. I've never even met him. Here he is. Get a picture like this every birthday. To show Willing, I put it in my wallet. It's great for chatting up with birds on tour though. Tell them I can't get access, and they're all over me like a sympathetic lust rash. He plays the violin. Oh, the violin! I told her, Get him a trade. Don't frig about with the scholarships to Royal Northern College of Music. What's he going to learn in Manchester? I met the Gallaghers. Monkey brains, a pair of them. Who was she? It's tragic, really. I broke my own rules of touring. She was the cousin of the bassist's wife at her first ever gig. It was their failed comeback tour in the early 90s. Late 70s rock was never going to sell, and the sudden rise of grunge saw to that. She had boots over her knees, fine chassis, long straight black hair. I missed the related aspect completely during the introductions and moved straight into the horizontal shuffle. 15 weeks later, I meet her again, just before the tour ends. She's showing me the scan of some grey shadow. I told her it wasn't mine. And the band got wind. I was unemployed. Figured if that's how she wants to play it, any money I get, she's never having. The band themselves didn't resurface until 1999. After that, they called it a day. I wish she had. Why was I never in a band? I always had a bit of a phobia about being in one. And because the chances of everyone being on the same wavelength are very, very slim. I never really had any desire. I'm not very good at song structure. It's what my mum always used to say to me. She said I wouldn't know how to write a classic song. I do like experimenting with stuff, but there's no game plan. She's gone now though. I was in Rio soldering an amp when I got a text from my little sis. 114,000 Brazilian rockers was all the sympathy I needed. At night, Metallica paid Bob Seger's Turn the Page. The echoes from the amplifiers ringing in my head. I smoked the day's last cigarette, remembering what she said. Here you are, on the road, again.